Hello there. Hello, beautiful. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Fandom Fights. We're here for an exciting teams match. We got Dumb and Dumbledore going up against them damn Enchiladas. I like both these team names. Got to put respect on it. Good team names. Very much looking forward to this one. Dumb and Dumbledore debuted earlier this season, won their first match, lost their second match. Now they're in another one. And then you got them damn Enchiladas. I believe also debuted this year. I know that's not, is that true? Yes, okay, that's true. I just know I've seen John and Anthony around for such a long time. I'm like, they pair together so well. I'm surprised that it just feels like it's been something forever. But they're a really good team, and they are a 1-2 team who has done really, really well this season, even in their losses. So I think this is a pretty evenly matched matchup. Whoever wrote that into the schedule, congrats, you did a great job. So let's get into it, starting with the promos.
So Anthony, I know like our story is that you lack confidence, and like I am trying to make you confident. And last time I dressed like you, and it didn't work. So I'm trying something different this time. I'm going to take my shirt off. So give me a second.
Ooh, I like this.
What I did is I figured the best way to inspire you would be to make a shirt for you. So I got pictures of all your cats, and I put them on the shirt. And you see it says "We love our dad" on it.
Oh my God.
So this should inspire you, and I'll send this shirt to you when we're done. So there you go. This is so look who you're playing for. You're playing for these guys. All right.
Okay. Now I have to try really hard. Oh,
yeah, I knew we'd do it. All right, bring them on.
Oh my God, that's awesome! Holy shit, I got nothing. That's incredible. That's my partner. I love this. Let's go.
That is about the coolest thing I've ever seen anyone do for their teammate. Anna, Tim.
Yeah, where's my shirt?
No, I deserve a shirt.
All I got is Wally's eyes looking at me, all sad like.
No, he's happy. That's happy Wally. Anyway, couple things. I did the schedule. I did this. The truth is, these were the two like highest ranked teams that aren't in WOT. Like it just made sense for this to be our next match. However, I don't feel this is an easy one. At this current moment in time, I don't even think they know this. Them damn Enchiladas is the 5th highest ranked team of all time in terms of accuracy. And they are tied with Duel of the Fates. Granted, they played 3 matches. They've lost 2 of them, but they've done very well. But it doesn't matter today because they could be Duel of the Fates, and we would still win today. And here's why. Anna lost her last match. She was playing for IHOP. I literally have not brought her to IHOP. Most fiancés would be like, oh, I know I said I was just kidding. But, no, we drive by it every Sunday, and I have not brought her. But I told her the next time she gets a fandom win in singles or in teams, we will actually go to IHOP. And now she knows I'm not playing around. If we lose, no IHOP. So she could beat everyone right now.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. And I also got 2 ice creams, and one is better than the other. And that means if we win, I also get the better ice cream.
I got you that shirt. Let's play.
Okay.
Good promos from the players. John, a dedicated teammate. Anna, apparently not. I heard the first half of their promo and then missed the second half. But, what you gonna do? So let's get into it, starting with round number 1. Here's how it's gonna work. There are gonna be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of fandom fights. Each question is worth 2 points apiece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you're gonna be issued a bonus question to you, only to you. You get 3 repeats and 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Teams, any questions as we kick this one off?
No.
Okay. Your first question is coming in the category of criminal underworld. Your question is, in John Wick Chapter 4, Mr. Nobody has what type of animal as a pet? Pets are cool. We got Ellie, this big book of animals, and it has little pictures of all the animals. And then if you click the picture, it makes the sound, and she's afraid of like 90% of the sounds that come out of the animals. It's very fun. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anna.
I said a cat.
Let's go to Anthony.
A good one, but not as good as a dog.
And Nick.
Guess who watched every Criminal Underworld except one? I said cat.
And John.
Yeah, second place pet, dog.
Dog is correct.
Way to confuse it with your shirt, John. It worked.
So Enchiladas are up 2-0. Your next question is in the category of epic adventures. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, when leaving Tortuga, who does Jack give his compass to in order to get a heading? I recently revisited all of these films. Some good, some bad. In the words of Robert Parker 10 years ago, not good, not bad, 5 stars. No one will understand that reference. I don't know why I just said it now. 5, 4.
You know it. That's what
2,
matters.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Elizabeth?
And Nick.
Elizabeth.
And John.
I put Will.
And Anna.
I said Barbosa.
Elizabeth is correct. So, Dumb and Dumbledore on the board. It is 3-1. Your next question is in the category of the Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the film opens with who watching students walk into Hogwarts? So, I've been an iPhone user for years. Never knew this. But if you go to your photos and you hit search, it identifies people's faces.
Yeah, it's weird.
You click on them. And my top people were Ellie, Maggie, Bucky, and then Nick and Anna. Because we took like 80 pictures at that Wizarding World exhibit. 5, 4,
Counted Bucky?
2. Yeah, 1. Pens down. It did. It was weird. Let's go to Nick.
Snape.
Let's go to John.
I put Voldemort.
Let's go to Anna.
No idea if I spelled this right, but I said Professor McGonagall.
And Anthony.
I also spelled McGonagall very poorly.
No more perfect rounds. Snape is the correct
that one.
answer. So Nick will hit that, making it 3-2. Your next question is in the category of DC. Who has played the character of Batman the most amount of times in a DC film? I like Batman. He's pretty cool. There's a new Batman game coming out, but it's only VR. And I'm afraid to get it because I think that I would just like walk around my house like this, like going like this and like trying to punch things. And I would accidentally like hit a wall or my TV or something. 5.
I think I just remembered who Mr. Nobody is.
Repeat.
1. All right, that is the first repeat for Enchiladas. Your question again. Who has played the character of Batman the most amount of times in a DC film? Yeah, he's the guy who looks like he should be John David Washington, but isn't John David Washington.
Oh, that was a dumb answer that I gave.
Yeah, Maggie was like, it's the dog franchise. It should be a dog, right? I'm like, yeah,
That's kind of what I thought, but then the shirt.
threw you up.
It worked.
John is playing mind games.
Because I wrote dog and then I erased it and put cat.
4,
Okay, Bart.
2, 1. Pens down. Let's
That was
go
mean.
to John.
Yeah. Christian Bale.
Let's go to Anna.
Christian Bale.
Let's go to Anthony.
Christian Bale.
And Nick.
Christian Ballet.
Christian Ballet is correct. 5-4 is the score. Your next question is in the category of Star Wars. Which Star Wars film ends with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda all on the planet Tatooine? planets. Am I right? They're great until they're not. One day you're just hanging out on Kijimi, and then shit hits the fan, and then you're fucked. And then that planet is not great. 5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question.
All right, that is the first repeat for Dumb and Dumbledore. Your question again. Which Star Wars film ends with Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Yoda all on the planet Tatooine? I tested this entire match, round 2 and all, on the Macaw last night. She had some words for me, frankly, about my poor writing, not necessarily the questions, but how I wrote them. And she was like, that's worded weirdly. And I'm like, sorry that I'm not Nick Twohig. Sorry I'm not Brittany Tapley. Jeez. Sorry I'm not Caleb Coho. Actually, no, I'm... No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anna.
I don't know why this felt right in my head. Return of the Jedi?
Oh, I'm such an idiot.
Let's go to Anthony.
Nope.
Okay, Nick.
I can't remember the end of this one, but I think it's the only one that makes sense. The Clone Wars?
And John.
I think it is the Clone Wars. I put Attack of the Clones.
The Clone Wars
Yeah.
is correct.
Makes sense.
So we are all tied up 5-5. Your next question is in the category of Marvel. In Spider-Man, what nickname that also shares the name of another fandom character does Uncle Ben consistently call Peter?
Oh, damn.
That's what Maggie said. And then I had to explain it. And I can't do that to you guys because then they would give it away. They would give it away. They would give it away, the answer.
Dude, I don't fucking know this.
5,
This is not right. Whatever.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Daredevil.
Let's go to Nick.
Jaws.
Nice. Love it.
John.
Maybe does he call him Spock?
And Anna.
I said sport. Oh.
The answer is Michelangelo. Michelangelo.
Okay.
So
I feel like that was odd.
yeah, it was odd. It was what I said to Maggie was that was probably the hardest question in that round. Anyway,
I said Fandom film. Damn.
your next question is in the category of American Spies. In Mission Impossible Fallout, Ethan and Walker perform a halo jump above what city towards the start of the film? I recently played in a team's title match. It has been shot now, so I can talk about it. It's been aired. And the first thing I said to my teammate, Tyler, I said, I'm going to prep all these things, but I got to rewatch Dead Reckoning. I didn't rewatch Dead Reckoning. And then we got a very easy Dead Reckoning question in round 1, and I missed it.
Yeah.
Because I didn't rewatch Dead Reckoning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Nick.
Harris.
Let's go to John.
Cool, I got us covered. Paris.
Anna.
It's San Francisco.
And Anthony.
I went with London.
Paris is
Yeah,
correct.
shit.
So Nick and John hitting that means we're still tied up 6-6. Your next question is in the category of Law and Order. Who plays Marcus's sister, Sid, in Bad Boys 2? This is the one where there's bad boys the second time. Straight up, love these movies. I like all of them. Each one has something different that makes it spicy, and I love it. The new one is good too. Yeah,
Watch that one.
coming to Fandom soon. By the time you're watching this, it's been in Fandom for months.
Yeah.
But by the time we're shooting it, like a week. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to John.
Gabrielle Union.
Let's go to Anna.
Megan Fox.
Let's go to Anthony.
I believe she brought it on, Gabrielle Union.
And Nick.
Gabrielle Union.
Gabrielle Union is correct. So it is 8-7 Enchiladas in the lead. Your penultimate question is in the category of the MCU. In Black Widow, Yelena gives what piece of clothing of hers to Natasha after the final battle of the film? I was wearing a different shirt all day, speaking of clothing, but I like this one. I thought that it fit the mood. Maggie left me for the night, too. Terrible. She went to the Brewer game. I was supposed to go with her, and then I didn't because I had this. Sugar Mom.
Cancel.
I also was supposed to have a debate, and I was like, I don't want to move 2 matches, but then that got canceled. Anyway, Anna.
I said a jacket.
Let's go to Anthony.
Instead of vest.
Let's go to Nick.
A vest with lots of pockets.
And John.
They're Russian, so I put scarf.
A vest is correct. So it is 9-8.
Anna,
What?
you have recently introduced me to the concept of a shacket. So I don't know clothes. Vest, jacket, different?
I think there's a difference, yes.
Great. Never mind, Tim.
I've shacket.
I've never heard of that one.
Your final question in this round is in the category of DreamWorks animation. And your question is, in which DreamWorks film does the main character take credit for killing another character and gets famous for doing so?
Oh, that was a lot.
I mean, I guess. Good movies, said Payson. Was that about Bad Boys?
I think it was.
Yeah. 5, 4.
I'm going to use another one, Anna.
2.
We'll repeat it again.
All right, that is your second repeat. Your question again. In which DreamWorks film does the main character take credit for killing another character and gets famous for doing so? I saw 2 films today. One new release in the cinema that will soon be coming to Fandom. And then I watched a old film that I had never seen before for the first time. That one is nowhere near Fandom, so I can say what it is. I watched The Magnificent Seven for the first time. It was magnificent.
The original or the
the original, the old one. Yeah. Not A Bug's Life. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Anthony.
Over the Hedge.
Let's go to Nick.
Shark Tale.
Let's go to John.
Megamind.
And Anna.
Puss in Boots.
Shark Tale is the correct answer.
Doesn't Megamind get credit for killing Brad Pitt's character?
I would say, and then he becomes famous. Well, I mean, famous enough. I would say that's probably worth, because he does get credit for killing him, and then gets famous because of it. I would say that works.
Yeah.
You want to challenge it? I'm good with it.
That also describes Megamind.
Okay, we'll be right back after this challenge. All right, back from the challenge. Looked at the question. I talked to another question writer, and we decided that ultimately, just based on the question, we are going to give Nick the point and not give John the point. Shark Tale was the answer we were looking for, but in the case of Megamind, yes, Megamind does take credit for killing Metro Man, but he is already famous in the world of the film, being broadcast around the city in the scene in question even, and doesn't really become more famous or anything for doing so, for killing Metro Man. So we are going to give Nick the point, and it is all tied up 9-9 coming out of round number 1. Dumb and Dumbledore have used 2 repeats, so they only have 1 left, but Enchiladas has only used 1, so they have 2 remaining. And we are going to get into round number 2. Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each team is going to have a chance to spin the lovely wheel. If they like what they spin, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece, unless you want to check down to multiple choice. Then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in this round. Lady and gentlemen, any questions?
Nope.
Okay, your categories on the wheel today are horror icons, Star Wars, criminal underworld, James Bond, YA, Wizarding World, Pixar, and epic adventures. So, Dumb and Dumbledore, you are the higher ranked team. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Did you just zoom in?
I did, because I don't like that there are political ads playing on the side of my wheel.
Oh, that's fair.
That makes sense.
Second? Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll go second for no reason.
Then this
No,
will be.
I know a great ad blocker you can use, Tim. I'll talk to you after the match.
That's fair.
Yeah.
It lands on YA.
I mean, it's not terrible, but let's be honest, like they're probably going to get 10, so we're going to need something we could probably do better at. And they put this on the wheel, so I think we should.
Yeah, let's spin again. I'm cool with that.
Okay, this is going to be what you're stuck with. And it lands on YA.
Cool.
Sweet.
We were destined.
All right. Enchiladas, are you ready for your questions in the category of YA?
Sure.
Your first question. In which YA film does a character secretly record their friend confessing to crimes that ultimately lead to their death?
Isn't that Mockingjay Part 2? Wait, or is that not a friend? Oh shit. Because I thought they did it to Coin and they put that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're friends, I guess.
Yeah. Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 2, final answer.
That is incorrect. Dumb and Dumbledore, chance for a 2-point steal.
It's the the Hunger Games one. The
Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes?
when he records him with the Mockingjay run thing, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
The
I completely forgot that film existed. The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, final answer.
That is correct.
Good shit, babe.
Huh. Kind of wish we had our challenge still. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, Enchiladas, your next question. In Twilight, Bella first meets Edward's father, Carlisle, in what type of location?
Are they at the hospital?
That would make sense.
I think so, because doesn't that like the accident and they go there and like he treats
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah.
hospital final answer?
That is correct for 2
Okay.
points.
Look at me, get it, Twilight. I'm grown up.
Love it.
It's kind of a horror film.
No.
Your next question. Who gets killed in an explosion after being attacked by mutts in the sewers in
Oh.
Mockingjay Part 2?
I'm pretty sure that's Finnick.
It is Finnick.
Yeah. Finnick, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
Oh, such a waste of death.
I know, I agree. Your penultimate question. Who plays 4 in the Divergent series?
Isn't it Theo James? Is that his name?
Yes, Theo James. Yep.
Yeah, Theo James, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. And your final question. Brenda attempts to take the immune children out of the city in what type of transportation in Maze Runner: The Death Cure?
Isn't it a bus?
I'm pretty sure it's a bus. Yeah.
Because that's Rosa Salazar, right? Whatever her name
Yes.
is. Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bus.
that's her. Bus. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. So them damn Enchiladas doing well in criminal underworld. What the fuck? YA.
I wish.
Their total up to 17. So we're going to bring back the wheel, and this is going to be the spin for Dumb and Dumbledore.
That's
And
not
it
going to be
lands
helpful.
on Spinner's Choice.
Could you zoom in again, Tim?
Yeah.
Wow.
That is I'm glad we know that. We knew
Yeah.
that.
Wait to zoom.
So fun.
Do you think Wizarding World? My only issue with Pixar is there's a few movies at the end that I'd be a little iffy on.
Yeah. Whatever you are feeling the most confident in, because
What are you feeling the most confident in?
the one they just did.
Right.
So,
Wizarding World?
yeah.
Wearing the
Alright.
shirt.
We'll do that. We'll do Wizarding World.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you are wearing it. Anyway,
But
all right.
he's got a Wally one, so
Yeah, that's true. That's
Yeah.
also.
Oh,
All right, I'm a Dumbledore. I'll be giving you your questions in the category of the Wizarding World. Are you ready?
Sure.
Nick is.
In which Wizarding World film is a character hit with a knife while apparating?
Oh, this is like the saddest. Dobby dies. It's sad.
Right.
Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, final answer.
Don't be like Joe, Nick. That is correct.
It's sad.
It is sad.
It is very sad. Your second question in the category of Wizarding World. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, before Hagrid arrives to take Harry to Hogwarts, what does Harry draw in the sand while laying on the floor?
A birthday cake, right?
That's
With
correct.
candles. Yeah.
Yeah, birthday cake with candles on it. Or just say a birthday cake. Go ahead.
A birthday cake, final answer.
God, you two are ridiculous. That is
Oh, my
correct for
goodness.
2 points.
You mispronounced adorable.
Your third question. Which Wizarding World character said the quote, "Dark and difficult times lie ahead. Soon we must all face the choice between what is right and what is easy"?
I believe
Wasn't
that's Dumbledore. What?
I was gonna say that. Go
Oh,
ahead.
okay. You can say Dumbledore. That's in our name.
Go say
Dumbledore.
it.
Albus Dumbledore. Final answer.
That is correct for 2. And
That's
a tie.
Pandora.
When he's dropping off
Yeah.
Harry, right?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Your fourth question. Who composed the score for Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore?
I think James Newton Howard did all 3.
Slay.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
James Newton Howard, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. What type of magical creatures pull the carriages at Hogwarts that only Harry and Luna see at the start of the Order of the Phoenix?
I mean, they probably look like horses, but they're definitely not those.
Yeah. They're called Thestrals.
Okay, great.
Thestrals, final answer.
That is correct for 2 more points. Okay, great. So at the end of round number 2 in the clean sweep of Wizarding World, Dumb and Dumbledore gets their total up to 21 to Enchiladas 17. So we are going to move into round number 3. This is how it's going to work. It's the betting round. I'm going to say a category. You're going to decide whether you want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If you get the question right, you gain those points. If you get the question wrong, you'll lose those points. Whichever player takes the first question, the other player has to take question 2. You reset for 3 and 4 and can work together on question 5. Any questions from the players?
no.
Okay, the first category you can bet points on is horror icons. All right, let's get bets starting with Dumb and Dumbledore. Who's taking it and how much are you betting?
Me for 1.
Okay, and them damn enchiladas. Who's taking it? 2. All right.
I wonder who.
Yeah, right. Enchiladas. Teams, Anna and John, your question in the category of horror icons is: how does Michael kill his older sister as a young boy in Rob Zombie's Halloween? Refreshing. Nothing like a good Captain Morgan and Coke Zero to the night interesting.
That makes it healthy.
I was a Kraken fan.
I like Kraken too.
That makes it healthy.
Pens down because Coke Zero. Yeah, absolutely. Anna, let's go to you.
Can't remember. I feel like they shouldn't stray from the OG though. So stabs her.
And John.
I also said stabs her.
Stabs her is correct. wildly close to a 23-19 if Anna had bet 2, but unfortunately it is 22-19 now. So the next category, which Anthony and Nick have to take, is the category of DC. Let's get bets starting with Anthony.
Let's try 2.
And Nick.
We'll also be trying to. I'm not happy about it.
No, neither am I.
Question in the category of DC. In Watchmen, after finding out that the comedian is dead, Rorschach goes to visit which character to warn them first? I will take the hero name or the regular person name, because I put both in the doc. I asked this to Maggie, and she said, who cares?
I agree.
I do, because I love Watchmen. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
All right, that is the second repeat for Enchiladas. Your question again. In Watchmen, after finding out that the comedian is dead, Rorschach goes to visit which character to warn them first? My dad recently watched Watchmen for the first time, and then he texted me and he said, that was weird. And I said, yeah.
So the answer to who watches The Watchmen is your dad?
That's correct.
Sorry, John. I might have missed this one.
4.
I think you have 50-50 shot.
1 hands down.
That doesn't
Let's
bode well.
go to Anthony.
Ozymandias?
And Nick.
I said Night Owl 2.
And your winners, Dumb and Dumbledore. Night Owl 2. Dan is the correct answer. So a final score of 24-17. So very close game all the way through. We were tied coming out of round number 1. Really close game coming out of round number 2. That big steal from Anna in round 2 and YA was kind of the deal breaker here. It gave Dumb and Dumbledore the gap. And then, yeah, there were just, it's one of those things in Watchmen. You've got a few characters to pick from there, and they both picked characters that were very valid for the answer of the question. And it just came down to it there, where Nick was able to hit that for 2 and Anthony missed. So really close game all the way through. I think Enchiladas is a great team. I think Dumb and Dumbledore is a great team. Both easily could have won this today. I think if we go back, play it again, it's a crapshoot. I really do think that. So this was great. Let's get into the post-match interviews right now. Them damn Enchiladas. Congrats on a great performance today. If anything, I think we can all agree on one thing, and that's that Anthony gets a really great shirt.
He will get a good shirt, yeah.
But that being said as well, I thought you guys played fantastic. You guys, the teamwork in round number 2 especially, and not letting that steal on the first question kind of like shake your confidence going through the rest of the round, because you went 8 for 10 the rest of the round. Like you hit them perfect. So I thought you guys played really well back and forth together there in that round. I think you guys are a fantastic team. What are your thoughts on the match?
I mean, we got to tighten a few things up. Like, I mean, I did watch all the Star Wars movie. I missed that Star Wars question. I didn't think you'd ask the Clone Wars question, but hey, I should know better that you would do that. But yeah, I think we're getting there. You know, this shirt didn't work. I'll have to figure something else out next time. I think I can.
But it might kind of worked on that first question.
Yeah, when I give it, to, maybe Anthony needs to wear it or something. I don't know. We'll see. We're gonna keep going back to the drawing board. Anthony, how you feel?
I mean, round 1 wasn't our best. Usually we're a little better in round 1. I think the questions were just a little more out of our wheelhouse. Round 2, that first one, I had a picture of Coin on the camera, and it was just her. It wasn't a secret video. That's what kind of jacked me up. And also, I totally forgot about Songbirds and Snakes. Even though I liked the movie, I forgot it existed. But we did well with the rest. The Watchmen one, The movie I haven't seen much. I had Silk Spectre written down anyway before I erased it, so I don't feel as bad about
That's what I would have
erasing
said
it.
too. I would have said Silk Spectre too.
So I don't feel as bad. I had to go for it. Most other DC movies, I probably do all right. But I mean, we seem to play well together. We do pretty well. We're always right there. I mean, the one steal kind of hurt, but you know, honestly, if we had to lead somehow and we spun second, they get YA. They probably go 10 for 10, and then maybe we go 10 for 10. We keep it even going to round 3, but. You know, it is what it is. They're a good team. They're fun.
We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep grinding. Hey, you know, in this loss, Anthony seems slightly more confident. So I think I'm going to take that as a win. So we're going to do that.
I think you guys should. I think you guys should take it as a win. You guys played great. You guys have played great in all your matches. Like Nick said in the promo, like you're one of the most accurate teams, even though like your record doesn't quite reflect that. I think you guys, it's a situation of. There is situations where we have players who mainly play Melee and then come over to Fandom and their trivia knowledge just helps them in Fandom. I think you guys actually are really strong at Fandom, whether or not Anthony's not confident about that or not, as John pointed out. You guys know a lot of stuff about a lot of Fandom categories, and the stuff that you don't know about, as John has said, put in work on Star Wars and stuff. Like, I think you guys are a great team. And I can't wait to see you guys come back next season. So tell me why you guys want to play. Yes.
You said Anthony's not confident in Fandom. You should just stop at confident and just ditch the rest of that sentence. But go ahead. I'm sorry, Tim.
That's fair. Okay, so next season, when you come back, I normally would ask you, who do you want to play? But let me just ask you this instead. Why do you want to play Kaiser and you would challenge him on every question? And I'll just give you the yes on the challenge. What do you think?
If you're going to do that, if it's that level of collusion, we'll play Kaiser. Yeah.
I would love to play Kaiser.
We'll play Kaiser and another camera and another computer. So Kaiser and Kaiser versus us.
Yeah.
The multiverse is a fickle beast. You never know what could happen. Guys, congrats on a great match. We'll see you next season. Dumb and Dumbledore, another win on the record. Fantastic job today. Like I said to Enchiladas, close across the board, all the way through. Good sweep in round number 2 of the Wizarding World. But let's be honest. I think the win today comes down to Anna.
Yes.
Steel, Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. You heard them say it. They forgot that movie existed too, and it's a good movie, but Anna knew it. No, I'm just great job. You both played fantastic. What are your thoughts coming out of this one?
I got IHOP.
Yeah, that's true.
Yay.
What are you going to get?
I don't know yet. I haven't been to IHOP in so long. I just want pancakes. That's all I want.
You haven't been in a long time. I really think you're going to be underwhelmed.
No, there's we've been getting ads on Disney Plus for a $5 silver stack or whatever the heck. And I'm like, that's what I need. They look so good. So I'm excited for IHOP, even though, listen, I'm not remiss. Nick definitely carries it, but it is so much fun to play everyone. I feel like these people who I wouldn't see in singles, because if you haven't seen my singles, don't watch them, but not great. So people who I wouldn't normally see in a singles match, it's kind of fun to see in this realm, which is cool. I don't know if either one of them play singles, or I'm not good with people, but okay, great. So yeah, it's kind of fun. It's nice to see different people and play. And I feel like Nick boosts my confidence because I'm wow, yeah, I don't know. Not that I'm doing good, but we're doing good as a unit, I guess, which is cool. So yeah, honestly, it was so much fun.
In multiple aspects of life.
Yeah, no, I mean, you hit hard questions in that Wizarding World. You said birthday cake, immediately. That's a hard question. That was the hardest question of that round, in my opinion.
So that's the thing. You get good at round ones when you have a well-rounded knowledge, because you threw Criminal Underworld, you threw Law and Order, you threw a bunch of things that I was either never seen or only seen once. We both just watched Spider-Man and just couldn't remember that. So that comes with time. Your round one, you'll see it steadily. Every player will see it steadily increase the more you watch. I had no clue on that Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes question. I literally was about to be I don't think we're going to get this steal. And then I had a look in her eye, and I was like, okay. So yeah, she was the only one who knew that. And then, yeah, she knows Wizarding World. She's seen it twice. We've been to the park in Florida. We went to the expo in New York. And so, she knows.
Her child.
She knows who are icons. We've only seen them one time through, but for some reason, those stuck to her head like glue, and I can't remember shit about them. So,
Because they're great movies, Nick.
well, yeah, sure, but she bets one, gives us the lead we need to end it on the second question. Like, she played a very pivotal role today, and I will say this: her singles performance has been tough, but that's for someone who, again, had not seen a movie ever several months ago.
Yeah.
I predict right now that Anna Bongiorno will be comeback player of the year in 2025.
No.
And you can bet a small amount of money on that.
Interesting. Guys, you are now 2-1. So positive record. So you're in a good spot coming out of this season. Going into next season, so let's not even talk to Nick, because Nick writes the schedule, so he fucking knows shit.
Anna doesn't know any of the teams.
Hang on. Anna, you might not know teams, but you've seen people. And you've said to me before, I like this person. Is there someone you like that you want to play?
That's a great question. I am so bad with names. I can see people.
You can describe them to me. You can say that Panamanian guy if you want.
I mean, listen, the dream would always be to play Brittany, but she's retired, or she's, I don't know if that's a spoiler.
It's not. Everyone's aware.
Who? Nazario? Oh, Nazario. I played with Nazario. Great. He's awesome. Honestly, that would just be so fun. I'd probably laugh so hard the whole time. I feel like that would be a great team. Again, dream's always Brittany because she slays and I love watching her play, and I'd probably be starstruck. But yes, that would be awesome.
If you and Brittany have a chance in the in maybe the frenzy or something, if Duel of the Fates is not the champions or something like that, if they're not the champions and Brittany's in there, that could maybe happen. It's random, but it could fucking happen. Anyway, I don't ask Nick anything. Goodbye. You guys did great. Fantastic. Peace. All right, great job to the teams. Thank you to John and Anthony. Thank you to Anna and Nick. Thank you to, this is normally where I would say Nick for writing the match, but I wrote the match, so thank you to me. I'm great. No, I'm not. Fuck. I'm going to get that ad blocker. Peace out. Bye.